Hello, this is Brian Scuttle of Sonic Sim, here with a quick take. It is a Blu-ray review of Francois Ozon's latest film, When Fall Is Coming. It just came out on Blu-ray from Music Box this week, and I actually reviewed it in print earlier this year for In Their Own League, and it is I've gradually become more and more of a fan of Ozon's. After Swimming Pool, I watched another one of his films that I really just bounced off of, and it took about 15 years to really start to get into his movies a bit more. With some of his recent stuff, Everything Seems Fine, The Crime Is Mine, Summer of 85, which was one of my favorites back in 85, back in 2021. And When Fall Is Coming is another one that's probably going to be on my favorites list for this year. I really quite love this film. It's a thriller, but it is also a character drama. It is a film about a an older woman who's has a strained relationship with her daughter and is supposed to have a vacation with her grandson Lucas, but after an accident where her daughter gets poisoned, her daughter forbids her from seeing Lucas. And then her best friend's son gets out of jail. And from there, we are left to wonder for ourselves what happens, but the daughter passes away. And Michelle, the grandmother, gets Lucas for the summer. And the film is nominally a murder mystery, but it's also a character study in forgiveness and how tricky that can be between parents and children. It's also a very delicate balance of suspense and personal drama. This is a really unique type of genre effort from Ozon, and it is really quite a beautiful one. This has some fantastic performances in it all around, and it's just very the writing and directing is superb. The performances are terrific, and it's a very it's a very beguiling kind of movie because of the fact that it does have a lot to do with the mystery, but at the same time, it's more about the characters. It's more about how much can we forgive ourselves or other people when tragedy strikes. And can we push things aside even if emotionally speaking we think we know the truth and the truth is kind of horrifying. It's a fascinating movie and is one that I absolutely have really loved rewatching for this. There's interviews with Ozon as well as several of the actors. There's deleted scenes. There's bloopers. There's tests of the costumes and set designs. And there's also just featurettes on the movie. It is really quite a fascinating movie from Ozon. I find his movies continue to be ones that I am intrigued to watch as the years go on, and I really look forward to rewatching this one in the future, as well as some of his other ones. And he is just a beautiful director of actors, and each movie has just sterling performances from the actors. Those are my thoughts on When Fall is Coming. It's on, like I said, it's on Blu-ray and DVD from Music Box, and it's well worth picking up and well worth checking out if you are a fan of Ozon or unique crime dramas in general. I think it really it really has some interesting things to say.